You know what I'm hearing? There are people right now that are bringing two and two together, and they're beginning to realize that the things that are going wrong in their life, their spiritual standing has been knocked. Like, these are people that wanted to stay hidden, but I'm going to get deeper into it by saying something very interesting first off. I've been picking up on an energy all early day today, and I didn't really want to talk about it, but it's here, of someone like a third party energy who is to some extent like upset at you, not because not because of anything other than the fact that it's not what they wanted it to be. Like the shine, the shimmer, the thing that they were invested in, right? The person that you may have left behind or tried to involve you in some way. The shine and the shimmer of that person is very much gone. And what I'm getting is that there was an involvement of someone who knows you very deeply. This energy involved a third party, either in a friend format. I feel like when it's a friend format, it's multiple friends, but in particular, somebody that they're sleeping with or someone that wanted to sleep with you. I'm sorry, I don't like talking about these things, but this person was dragged in. They were told a bunch of lies. They were basically egged on to act in a manner that is, I would say, just like their character, because nobody can be made to act in a way that they don't already feel comfortable acting in themselves. And this person, I feel like they felt so boastful and they felt so confident, mistreating the collective in any fashion because they had a wrong perception about you. They were literally given a wrong roadmap. It's like they were given the certificate, the spiritual photocopy of a person that you are not, from somebody who has tried so hard for a very long time to hide you, through disguises, through basically isolating you in some fashion. Someone who has tried to hide you from people actually getting to know you. And this energy moved in a way that could have been acceptable. I don't even want to use that word because I don't condone mistreating anyone. It could have been less, they could have faced less consequences, just put it that way, if they did it to somebody who didn't have a lot of karma that they dealt with. But a lot of you have very little karma on your plate. You've been digging in. You've been taking care of a lot of these things in your life that if someone decides to strong arm you or abuse you or manipulate you in some fashion, it blows back because there is no room on your plate. It is the wrong address. That's what I'm hearing. Like somebody had the wrong address, spiritual address of who you are, and they acted from a place that they should have never acted. Whoever this is, their life is falling apart. And for some of you, this is a person that was in competition with you. This is a kind of person that may have even made you believe that they wanted you, even if it's like a same-sex relationship or just in a way that they made it seem like they wanted you, but they actually wanted your life. Whoever this is, it's not beneath them to do things like poisoning you, to hurt you, to lie, to steal from you, to spread some words about you, and to slow down some kind of progress that you're making because they want to keep up. Like, this is a kind of person that is very conflicted about you. I want to say this is admiration gone wrong. It's almost like whoever put this person against you, this could be one person for a lot of you, but for others, it's two people. The person that put them against you, they almost like gave this person the energy of obsession over you. They brushed it over. And the fact that they misunderstand you or they got the wrong roadmap to begin with made them so obsessed and intrigued because everything that they were witnessing in like real life about you wasn't matching up to the codes and the lies that they received. I want to say lie is a very underestimated word here. Like, I want to put that out there. Lie is an underestimation it's more so somebody who wants to wash who they are, their character, clean using you. But whoever that this person is, they know you exactly, right? They know exactly who you are. More likely, this is a person that you are either in a long-term relationship with, in a familyship with, in a work partnership with, something like that, that wanted to destiny swap with you. And it's very interesting to me because you barely shun, like you barely were able to do anything that you are capable of when this person was in your life. It may have felt like even getting up in the morning was such a burden. Things that you would enjoy doing, you would see them doing it, but they would still be struggling. This is a person that wants that life back. And so they will go around your back and poison people that don't even know you regarding you. This is a very common phenomena we call in this spiritual community a witchcraft. This is very, very common, very common. But today what I'm talking about is somebody that's very conflicted, because I've been getting this off and on message of this energy. Whoever it is in your life, they feel like they are in very hot water and they've mistaken everything about you, literally everything. They've moved in a way that has completely put their life, their mentality, they don't sleep, in jeopardy. A part of them is like, because they've done that, they've done you wrong in that way, the karma that they're receiving is very interesting. It might not just be physical, it's actually like an obsession, a sense of like them having to see, I'm trying to describe it, like them having to see themselves in a light that they've never seen themselves in. Like everything about their ego is being deconstructed. Because it's very funny, more likely than not, they were so invested in the lie that whoever fed them, because they felt like they were finally the one, the man, the woman in the life that they were living. If they were able to see you, somebody they actually secretly looked up to, in that dirty light, then that means they're the OG. That's how they saw it. So that is the ego that's being deconstructed about them. And in order to preserve whatever image that they have left, this person is either going to a very, very extreme side, trying to completely destroy you, but they're not able to do that because you're protected. So the other option, it seems like the only other option that they have, is to face their demon. And as they do, you're protected. You're not even going to feel what's going on with them. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you're not even going to feel it. At one point, it may have been a push and pull, but you're not even going to feel it. And that's making them take on the burden, like the full plate of karma that they felt like was being served to you, because whoever lied to them made it appear like you were a deceitful, lying, conniving person. It was a very unbalanced rumor. It was very unbalanced. Like, I feel like whoever that was may have mixed some truths about you, mistakes that you've made, with the lie about who they are. The truth about who they are was given to you, mixed with some of the mistakes that you've made. So you can see how that would make you look like a very negative character. And somebody saw that and they were like, finally, I've got something over somebody that I admire. Like, I don't have to actually look up to them. That's what I'm getting. Like, I don't have to put them on this pedestal that came naturally to me. Not that being put on a pedestal is a good thing, but naturally this person saw you as something phenomenal. And they didn't want to accept the disappointment that they felt. Like, because there was a disappointment, there was a sense of like, oh, like they had a dream and that dream was shot dead. But instead of facing the disappointment, every anger that they had from the past that they had stored came rushing forward. And you became the object of their punching bag. You became the person that's like, you know what, everybody is the same. You know what, everybody is. And more likely than not, this person triggers the same thing in you. There is like this huge revelation of stringent beliefs that we've had about how people should behave based on what we see or think that they are, that is being challenged here. And you have become that like big bad dragon for this person. And this is what I'm hearing. They feel regret. I'm not even gonna like code it up. For some of you, this is genuine regret. For others of you, this is regret because whatever control and power and dominance that they had at one point is gone. It's like dust. Because you've taken your power back, not just from them, but from small situations in your life. Like you may have been saying things that you actually mean, or you might not be dealing with or giving people a bunch of chances, or whatever it is in your life that you needed to take your power back from, like these little stray pieces that you've given away to people. Maybe this could even be hope in some people, or trying to get people on board, or trying to get people to come with you in a new chapter in your life, and they're dragging their feet, or getting rid of people that have iffy energy that make you feel anxious, whatever it is. All of these things that you've done, they're slowly but surely, all these streams of power that you've given away are coming back to the source. That's what I'm feeling. And there's this like abundance of either power and gift. I've mentioned this before. A lot of gifts are being like amplified. And you're going to see this in the astral, because for some of you, you're going to be able to do things in the astral, like mastering certain elements in the astral, either fire, air, or like earth. Just you're going to see things in your dream that you're actually mastering certain elements. And these are all parts of you that you have poured out illegally, or like not illegally, but wrongfully or excessively, in order to compensate for something. That's all coming back to you. And when this happens, it's like all the doors are shut and their plate is served. That's what I'm hearing. Like people's plates are being served to them. Nice and hot or nice and cold. Whatever it is that they tried to serve is being served to them. As soon as that 2025 hit, it's like, regardless of whether we celebrate it in the springtime, I did feel that it felt like a new year. It felt like a new year. And these people who have regret, a lot of them were people that didn't see themselves as wolves. But as you can see by the title, if I chose that title, you were surrounded by wolves. Even the people that seemed sheepish were wolves. They would be used as wolves towards you. And that is that element of like vulnerability gone wrong. That's that element of trust gone wrong that is being reconciled back to the collective. And you're finally seeing yourself. Because we've talked about this in this channel before. You're beginning to, it's starting, but you're embodying the power that people see in you. You're embodying that without feeling a sense of, oh, maybe I'm outshining this person, or oh, maybe I'm doing a little bit too much. Without doing that, you're embodying the power that is yours, has always been yours. And so this person or people, I feel like for a lot of you it's people, but for some of you it's one person who's been acting in these friend-foe dynamic in your life. For some of you, they've done something extreme, like in order to slow you down. They've done something extreme to slow you down, and that is the thing that's being questioned by spirit right now. They're in really, really rough waters. Whoever this is, they're in rough waters. I was going to add some messages here because there's something else here, but I don't want to confuse this message. Because for some of you, because I did mention like a third party energy, that love or that infatuation that someone was feeling was actually the association or that energetic cord that was connected, like a tube into you. And this was happening because your power was also scattered in other places. So you couldn't have the energy to get up to cut away that main power drainage that you were going through. It was almost like the fact that this was being drained out of you and into this person and their endeavor and their third parties, whatever it is. And for some of you, the third party thing and the child that is involved has a lot to do with projects and the success of that project. Because I felt that yesterday, like somebody was like, holding a baby and like swaying it on their hip. It literally felt like I was doing it, which was really weird because you all know I don't have a child. And I was like, what? Because it felt real. It felt like somebody was like holding a child and swaying it. And they were almost like thinking about the collective in a way that something was dismantled for them. Something was like shattered. Some kind of perspective or image was shattered about the person that they're with. And I feel like this has a lot to do with you bringing all those stray little pieces of your energy back to the center. And so now the main drainage, you have the energy to shut that off. Like the main tap this person had basically gouged you through some kind of trauma, through some kind of betrayal, like backstabbing. And they did this purposefully to siphon your light. This is what I meant by this person feeling very confused if they want to be with you or if they want to be you. And feeling very excited that they can finally tear down, like they had solid evidence to tear down somebody that they were putting up in a pedestal. That is the person I'm talking about that's under judgment right now. And they're not under judgment just through you. It's the people around them as well that are feeling like this spell, this like little magic like woo-ha thing has completely gone. Like it's like seeing an angel fall. That's what I'm getting. Like it's like seeing this angel character fall. But all along, they were never an angel. They were a wolf. They didn't even know. Like they were so entitled. This is what I'm getting. This is a very entitled energy that didn't even know that they were a wolf. They are a wolf. Or they're so deceptive that they've believed their own lie. It's either of that. But whoever you were surrounded by wolves, and you've managed to take your power back in a situation that would have killed a lot of people. And for that, damn straight, your spiritual standing is going to be upgraded. Damn straight. Damn straight. And you better walk like you own it. Because you do. You deserve it. You deserve it. They know it too. With that being said, I don't reach out. Those are scammers. Everything you need to know is in the description box down below. And yeah, until next time.